guys, this is a market intro demo. That basically means that I didn't spec the car. The factory spec'd it, they sent it to us, and it came as a 2018 model year. All of the cars following will be a 2019. But let's go to the front and take a look. I'm gonna walk you through the spec. First thing you'll notice is the beautiful exterior paint. I do love the paint color that they chose. This is Rosso Mars. It's very quickly becoming a classic for Lamborghini. It always looks great. And if you notice at the bottom, all the Performantes are equipped with the ALA system. It looks beautiful in the gloss forged composite. If you'll notice, this car does not have the style pack. They've left it off, so you have this matte finish across the front splitter here. Now, if we walk to the side, you'll see that they equipped this car with the 20-inch Narvi forged lightweight bronze rims. So this saves you some weight. If you're track conscious and you want the lightest car, you would definitely want to go with a forged rim. They also equipped it with a red brake caliper. Now, moving along the side, you'll see that it has the Performante in black, as well as the Italian flag. This is something that people don't realize you can leave off if you want. It actually comes as a decal, or you can pay in ad personam for it to be painted on the car. Some people choose to leave the flag off. Maybe they're not Italian, maybe they don't feel comfortable with it. I don't really know. They'll also ask for the Performante to be painted in an ad personam color. You've probably seen that in a lot of my deliveries. But in this actual spec, I love the stock Italian flag and Performante in black. It actually looks really good with the color combo. You'll notice again, no style pack on the mirrors, so you have that satin black look. And then as we move back, you do see some gloss here, but back here is also the satin black. So that's what's happening when you don't add style pack. You'll see this piece of the wing is also the flat satin black. This is always gloss no matter what. Looks gorgeous, and you'll see the gloss treatment down here as well. Okay, so let's take a look inside the car. So inside, you'll see that it's equipped with the beautiful Performante laser engraving. Now, the cool thing about this interior is it's exclusive to Performante. If you didn't want to add the laser engraving, it would have the stripe that you probably have seen in the SVs. Now, if you do the carbon seat, this one they have the electric heated comfort seat. But if you do the carbon, you can have the combination of both, the stripe and the laser engraving. But when you order the electric and comfort seat, you have to choose. Obviously, the laser engraving is the most expensive because, like I said, it's the most exclusive. You can only get it on Performante. And when you do order it, you have this nice trim along the side of the door. You'll see it on both sides. And you get this nice script, Performante, and the embroidered logo. Now, if you don't do this and you do the stripe, you just won't have this laser engraving on the door. It would be a little bit more simple. I'm gonna have a seat. Now, the floor mats, they're actually not mats at all. They're fixed aluminum plate. Now, if you wanted to spend the money in ad personam, you could make all of the aluminum that you see red to match the interior. But again, it can delay the car sometimes. You have to make sure you get that spec in quite early if you're designing something to order. The steering wheel looks great. We have the wheel cocked right now, so it's turned over, but you'll see you get this nice little red marker and the beautiful stitch along the inside. So those small details make a lot of difference. And you get that beautiful red stitch along your dash, which is really nice. Now you'll see the forged carbon composite throughout the interior on the door handles, the air vents, the paddles, and all of this center tunnel here. I really love it. I've heard comments from some people that don't like it. They say, oh, I don't like the look of it, it looks dirty. But there's a purpose behind it. They cannot make the complex geometric shapes that the ALA system required with the former carbon fiber weave. They needed something more compliant that could create those geometric shapes. So hence the reason they have the forged composite. I love the look of it. I think it's very cool, and it's very exclusive to Performante. Okay, so again, otherwise it's very similar to the Huracan. You'll see a lot of similarity. This particular car has dark chrome on the inside, which is pretty cool. The only thing about dark chrome, sometimes it shows a fingerprint. If you're anal about that sort of thing and you like your car meticulously clean, you may not like dark chrome. But the piano black along the center looks beautiful. You'll see it on the side with the branding, Lamborghini in chrome. It really looks good. And this particular car is equipped with Sensonum, which is your upgraded sound system. And you'll see the branding on the speakers where it reads Sensonum, and you'll definitely hear the difference if you are a music lover. I love that they revamped the whole rear view mirror. I know it's a simple thing, but it's something that my clients used to complain about. So I really like the new design of this one. Looks so much better. And the cool thing about the Performante Spider is your top is simply controlled by a button. You don't actually have to manually remove it like you do with an Aventador S Roadster. I know why they do that in the Aventador S, because they're saving weight, and it really only takes about 30 seconds to take it off. Most people, once they have it off, they leave it off anyway, but it is nice to have this convenience of the push button for the top. Now, this car to me sounds incredible. They really did a great job with the exhaust. I love it. If you've heard the Huracan before, maybe the 580 or the 610, they all sound great, especially on the downshifts, but the Performante is a whole nother level. So one thing to consider if you're torn between maybe a Performante Coupe and a Performante Spider is the cabin space. It's fine for me, I'm 5'6", but say you're a really tall guy, maybe 6'2 plus, I would suggest visiting your local dealer, sitting inside, making sure you're comfortable with the leg room that you have, the headroom that you have, because in the coupe you do have a lot more room. You have room behind the back because they're not accommodating for a soft top that has to fold behind you. So if you have long legs or a long torso, you may want to consider a coupe instead. Just make sure you check it out, make sure you're comfortable, you want to love whatever you're driving. Other than that, the Performante Spider is very similar to the coupe. This particular car has LDS, it has cruise control, it has navigation with CarPlay, and really they're very similar, but it all comes down to how you spec it, right? Other than that, it's the rag top, the soft top that makes the difference. You can enjoy the sunshine with the Performante Spider. Say you want to pop your bonnet here, which I've just done. You lift up, you're really not going to be able to see much. You'll see the venting here for the ALA system, but you can only catch a tiny glimpse of the engine there. You'll see the gold peeking through. And previously, with the older Gallardo Spider, if you engaged the top and had it halfway on, halfway off, you could see the engine. But with the Performante Spider, it's completely different. There's actually a cover there. All right, so basically that was a quick overview of our new Performante Spider demo. I'll obviously be driving this a lot in the near future, and I'll give you a lot more in-depth information. But for now, this beautiful spec prices in at $408 CAD. And as always, if you'd like to know more about the Lamborghini brand, make sure to come and see me at Lamborghini, Uptown, Toronto. So since we've got this car inside, I want to give you guys a taste of how this new exhaust sounds. I think that might wake your neighbors up. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit that like button. I'll be releasing new videos every week and I can't wait to have you along for the journey.